Police might get called on you while you're trying to barbecue. Police might get called on you while you're trying to mow the yard, take a nap, sell some water. At this point, if you black, the safest thing you can do every day is just call the police on yourself. I mean, the white people gonna call anyway, so you may as well take the power back. Control the narrative. That's what I'm gonna do every day. Call the police and compliment. Say something nice about yourself. Change the perception. 911, what's your emergency? Ain't no emergency, it's just a smooth motherfucker headed to Walgreens. Just checking in. Control the narrative. Red jacket, white pants. Don't shoot me. I'm gonna do everything. Call the police and compliment. Say something nice about yourself.
I had to check if it worked.
I don't know. I don't know what you do.
Get
Move too slow, you might get shot. Move too fast, you might get shot.
Wait, where's the video?
Obey commands, you might get shot. I don't know. Yo, at this point, like, I ain't gonna tell y'all how to dress every day so you can feel safe, but I'm gonna start wearing a cap and gown everywhere I go. Until things cool off for a little while. You ain't never felt threatened by somebody in a cap and gown. Not never. Cap and gown is like a wedding dress. You see somebody wearing it, it make you happy. It change your mood. So that's what I'm gonna do. Until we get some real police reform, I'm wearing a cap and gown every day with a middle school diploma in my back pocket. A middle school diploma and an engagement ring. It's gonna be the saddest story. Cause you ain't gonna sweep me under the rug. Because this was crazy. We live in a time now where if you get shot on the wrong day, you might not even make it in the news. They'll sweep your story all the way to the back page. Damn that. I'm going to be on the front. If the police shot a 40-year-old 8th grader, I promise you, it's going to be a conversation about me. Y'all better ride for my ass.
I don't know where the fuck I went.
Today, police shot a 40-year-old 8th grader. He survived by his 3 ex-wives and 6 children. Send a prayer up for Mr. Charles. Pay cops more money. Money is part of the solution. It ain't the only solution, but it's part of it. Here's the thing, we love to act like all these good cops just gonna all step up and do the right thing together. Please, most people don't do the right thing for the right reason. They do the right thing for the right price. It's about the money. And don't get me wrong, there's plenty of good cops out there, man.
That's
but
right.
not
So what
enough
is
to affect
this?
change. You gotta do something to incentivize.
Okay.
You gotta break bread.
Right, that's what I was saying. I just got it all the way.
Don't tell me you ain't got the money to pay
I can
cops
move it. You
more.
want me to move
Every
it?
time somebody get hit over the
move
head,
it
you
to
gotta
this
pay a
side.
settlement. So take the money you would have paid for a settlement and just put that in the cops' pockets. And they might care a little more. At minimum, just set up a snitch fund. Can we do that? Now, okay, don't pay every cop more. Just the cops who snitch on the other cops. That's who you pay. 100,000 per snitch.
Well, I got to
You
go
got
back to
police
that one.
departments paying 200, 300 million. You put 100,000 per se. I promise you, if you started giving cops, don't shoot me. Oh, unit be advised, ma'am. On you while you're trying to buy the right price. It's about the money. And don't get me wrong, there's plenty of good cops out there, man, but not enough to affect change. You gotta do something to incentivize. You gotta break bread. And don't tell me you ain't got the money to pay cops more. Every time somebody get hit over the head, you gotta pay a settlement. So take the money you would have paid for a settlement and just put that in the cops' pockets. And they might care a little more. At minimum, just set up a snitch fund. Can we do that? Now, okay, don't pay every cop more. Just the cops who snitch on the other cops. That's who you pay. 100,000 per snitch. You got police departments paying 200, 300 million a year. You put 100,000 per snitch. I promise you, if you started giving cops 100,000 to snitch on other cops, they would be arresting each other at roll call. Immediately, you wouldn't even make it out the police station in the morning. Put your hands up, Sanchez. I saw what you did, Sanchez. I gotta get 100,000. Shit, I need 200,000. Arrest me too, Sanchez. We got to go down. Put 100,000 on it. It'll change everything. I promise you. Because you ain't gonna break through that thin blue line just off of morals. Real cops don't snitch on other cops. Real cops stand tall. You ever notice all that brotherhood fraternity shit? It's for jobs where you're underpaid and nobody appreciates you. So it's cop and school teacher and military, it's firefighter. It's all these jobs where you do dope shit, but no one respects you. So they trick you into thinking that fraternity is a substitute for currency, and it ain't. Pay them. Give them some money. Because here's what happens. You start giving cops more money to snitch on each other, it's a good paying job. Anybody with a good paying job knows you snitch immediately.
America, it's time to gear up and get out there in a new Ford vehicle. And it all starts at your local Ford dealer during the Discover Summer Sales Event. Choose from a great selection of trucks and SUVs equipped with the tech and comfort you need to discover your best summer ever. With a large inventory in stock, now is the...
Ain't no brotherhood in a job that pay you a real wage. People snitch left and right. You ever notice doctors don't stick together? Doctors snitch on each other in a heartbeat. Every year in this country, somebody get the wrong leg chopped off, or the doctor leave a butter knife inside you. It ain't a bunch of doctors in the emergency room talking about real doctors don't snitch on other doctors. We're still like, no, that nigga chopped off the leg. Come get his ass. She gave him too much
That nigga
anesthesia.
chopped off the leg.
That's too much anesthesia.
Come get his ass.
Shit, if you was giving police 100,000 per snitch, I'd become a cop.
Mm-hmm.
For real, I'd be the first millionaire rookie police officer. First day, snitching, everybody. I don't give a damn. Not only would I snitch, I'd brag about it. I'd be a proud snitch. I'd be in the club, VIP, bottles, just, yeah, good, what's up? I'd be out there snitching. What's good, boo? You good? Give a damn, it'd be a family tradition. Find out my son going to college, I kick in his door. What's the shit I hear about you trying to get an education? You ain't going to college, boy. I'm a snitch, your mama's a snitch, and you gonna be a goddamn snitch. That's right, you got to make snitching a tradition. You got to make it something flashy. You got to show people that doing the right thing isn't something to be embarrassed about. We got to make snitching great again. That might not be the best slogan. We'll workshop that.
Look at this girl, man.
Oh.
You got asleep on your
But in the
damn
meantime, we protest.
Like a shrimp.
Let me tell
Do what
you.
we can to affect some change. We go out, stand tall. Which I gotta say, thank you, white people. Thank y'all for showing up a little more to the protest. It's been nice these last couple years, seeing more white folks out there. You know, because as a black person, it's nice to see somebody else cover your shift. It's a good feeling. You know what I'm saying? You be getting ready to go to the march, you see all these white people on TV, I'm like, shit, they got this one. Stay at the crib, man. Go walk with all the white people like that. Some of y'all over-protest. Y'all need to scale it back.
Yeah, I need to scale
You're
it
doing
back.
too much at the marches. And I know why you're over-protesting, because you're determined to show the world that you aren't the other people. I understand that, and that's fine, but some of the stuff y'all doing is out of line, and it's coming back on black people. It's people showing up to protest, throwing piss balloons. Throwing piss balloons at Nazis.
That's nuts.
Which is hilarious. It's funny. Don't get me wrong, it's funny to throw some piss, but it ain't a solution-oriented activity. And most people at the march are out there for solutions. Once you add piss to the conversation stops. And don't get me wrong, I respect you. I respect your effort. Just scale it back. You gotta respect anybody showing up to a protest with a bag of piss. That's dedication. That's a 3 days planning. Because you're throwing piss. That's not a spur of the moment projectile. You got to drink water for a couple days. You got to buy party supplies. You need a funnel. You're eating asparagus. You're trying to get everything perfect.
You're eating asparagus.
You know, that asparagus set it off. You know? This is the rule of thumb. This is the rule of thumb for protest behavior. If Dr. King and them didn't do it in the 60s, you ain't got to do it now. Okay? You ain't got to do all that extra. And if there's anybody that would have been justified in throwing piss, it's them civil rights soldiers from back in the day. Because they was the ones getting done way dirtier than most protests now. They was getting bit by dogs, chased home, house burned, fire hose. I'm shocked Dr. King didn't turn to Ralph Abernathy. Give me one of them piss balloons, Abernathy. We gotta throw them at your pussy.
You gotta throw them at your
You should
pussy.
see how he threw it.
Balloons, Abernathy.
This balloon.
We gotta throw them at your pussy.
His
Give me another piss balloon.
There you go.
Hand over fist. They had a 10-day march not too long ago. A 10-day march. It's too long.
Too long.
A week and a half of just walking for a week and a half. And they called me thinking I'm gonna roll with it. Hey man, we're gonna go down to DC. We're marching for 10 days from Virginia. Can we count on you? I said, no, you cannot. You cannot count on me. I'm not marching nowhere for no 10 days. You can go march on my behalf.
It was hot immediately too.
I'm not walking nowhere for no 10 damn days. And what make you think any black person got 10 vacation days to burn just walking? We ain't got no 10 days, not even for freedom. We ain't got 10 days.
Not even for freedom. That's crazy.
Look at the civil rights movement. Most of the key moments you can name in the civil rights movement, most of them was 3 days or less. Get in, get out. Keep your job on Monday. Selma to Montgomery, that was 2 days. Dr. King's I Have a Dream speech, the iconic I Have a Dream speech was 1 day. It wasn't no week-long extravaganza. I know you see the picture, you see all these black people marching. It was 1 day. He didn't even do 2 shows. He did a matinee and was out. Get in, get out. I have a dream, the mountaintop, one day we gonna get to that. I gotta roll. Let's get it, Abernathy.
Let's get it,
Put your
Abernathy.
bag, Abernathy. Give me one more of them piss balloons.
This man is crazy. Give me another one of them piss balloons.
Oh, man.
What makes arcade tight is they have all these sounds for space. You know, it's just a bunch of cool sounds that you can play in between tight code.
Oh, we gonna skip that.
These protests, though.
I think I'll be here.
Camera
You
did.
want to do something really meaningful. Go to a
Oh, that was
protest
so
that
loud.
has nothing to do with you personally. That's what we're seeing more of. I did that for the first time. I went to a Muslim band protest, man. Banning the Muslims. I went out there. This is what they don't tell you when you go to a protest that ain't got shit to do with you. You can just leave whenever you want. I never knew that was an option because I only go to black I'm from Birmingham. All we do is go to black protests. And when you at a black protest, you there. There's no leaving. You think black church long, go to a black protest. Better pack a snack and a diaper.
Snagging a diaper, smoking a
I just
pumpkin.
left the Muslim man. They waved, see you later. I was thinking, I tried to tiptoe away from black protests. I got 2 steps away from the group. They said, where you going, brother? The struggle
My bad, fam. That's on me.
I thought he was gonna make that left. We're making a left. Okay, struggles. Okay, let's go this way. Okay. You gotta respect anybody that's at somebody else's protest. You see a lot of that with black folks, man. Black women, man. Black women just be supporting folks, bro. It's amazing. Tell you right now, you see a black woman at your march, get them a hug and $20 and cover their Uber ride home. Uber Black. Because black people will be perfectly justified in not showing up to anybody else's march. We ain't gotta show up to your shit. If you'd have listened to us, you wouldn't even be marching, because it happened to us first. Half the stuff you marching about happened to black people first. We was trying to tell you. You see a black person at a march that doesn't have anything to do with them, that is a gracious, giving soul. Because black people will be perfectly justified in only tending to issues affecting the black community. We could fill our calendar just walking for black issues, from crime to poverty to unemployment to home loans. Like, we ain't got the time, man, to be helping everybody. So when people make the time, that's a blessing. Why do you think black superheroes only save black people? They're busy. They ain't got the time to save the rest of the world. That's a luxury that only white superheroes have. My neighborhood's great. What else is going on out here in the world? Black superheroes gotta focus on their block. I watch Luke Cage. Luke Cage is my show. Love Luke Cage. Luke Cage, if you don't know nothing about comic books or superheroes, Luke Cage is this TV show about an indestructible black man. The brother is bulletproof, super strength, he'll throw a truck at you like a football. You would think with his resume, he would be somewhere with Iron Man trying to save the universe. This motherfucker never leaves Harlem. He ain't got the time. Whole TV show, 8 blocks. That's all it is. Luke Cage ain't got time to be saving everybody. He ain't got time to go to Hell's Kitchen to help Daredevil. That's how busy Luke Cage is. Can't even take the one line. Luke Cage don't care about the rest of the world. Luke Cage is like, look, until Thanos come by the Apollo Theater, that ain't none of my business. Sweet Christmas. It's not that black people don't care about what you're going through. I promise you we care. It's just some of us don't have the time. Shit, black folks ain't even got the strength to help other black people. Black Panther didn't even have time to help the rest of Africa. That's how busy he was. All them powers, all them weapons, you telling me Black Panther couldn't swing by South Africa and free Mandela real quick? He didn't have the time. He was only worried about Wakanda. That's what half the movie was about. Half the movie Black Panther was about him using his powers to help the rest of the world. He had to get his ass whooped by his cousin before he would even consider it. The whole movie, Black Panther, brother, we cannot concern ourselves with the rest of the world. Wakanda is what Skala! I have reconsidered my position. Now, if you excuse me, I will go drink more of my magical grape soda.
Yes.
It's not that we don't care.
You can pass me my drink before you sit down.
Why do you think you don't see Samuel L. Jackson in half these Avengers movies? Motherfucker busy. You ever notice that? Half of these Avenger movies, Samuel L. Jackson don't be in the movie half the time. Sam Jackson appears at the very end of the movie. All this shit that went on the whole movie. And then here comes Samuel L. Jackson at the very end. Good job, motherfuckers. You did it. Here's your next mission. There's a God from another universe can destroy the world with the snap of a finger. Good luck with that. I gotta go to a protest. Police just shot a 40-year-old 8th grader. boycotts now. Boycotts left and right. Boycott, boycott, boycott. You mess around, don't get on the internet one day, you miss the new boycott. And then people attack you. They attack you for something you just honestly didn't know nothing about.
That'd be the
On
worst.
the internet today.
This thing.
That's how I found out about the chicken sandwich and the gay marriage. That's how I found out about that. On the sidewalk. You know, so I'm on the sidewalk, I'm chilling. Didn't know that there was an issue with the gay marriage, and I'm just sitting there eating my Christian chicken sandwich. Delicious. I'm eating my Christian chicken sandwich. Two gay men walk by, and they just look at me, look at the sandwich, and one of them goes, no, and just walk. And that pissed me off. Because I thought he was fat shaming me. I'm like, hold on, bro, you ain't gonna fat shame. So I chased him. I chased this gay man. And I got in his face with my chicken sandwich. I said, no, no, no. I didn't understand what that gesture meant at the time. I just didn't know. You know.
This game, you're not ready for it.